I've been standing here holding this forever, not knowing how to start it. Yeah, so it's been a long time. I did a little Q&A on Instagram, and I'm shocked how many of you responded, because I've been absent for like 7 years about that. And yeah, we have lots to talk about, and things are going to be different than they were before with videos for sure. Most of you guys had the same type of questions, so we're kind of just gonna get
like,
into
how
it.
How are you? What made you come back? That type of thing.
Yeah, and why you were away.
Yeah.
So just to preface everything, it's not a secret that we were going to get a divorce. We separated for a bit some years ago now, and I know Austin will talk a bit about kind of how things changed. And things changed for the better, and you know, him and I have been best friends since we were kids, and we have a lot of history. Okay.
I don't like to just stand still.
I know. I can like sit down and do a video, but he can't, but my arm's gonna get sore holding this. So we had a lot of history, and obviously our kids together, and it was just hard to not be together, but some things happened, and it just, at the time, we didn't know how we could be together through everything and make it work, and it was a really hard time for a long time, but we managed to make it through, and better than ever. And we do have, one of your questions was how's our older daughter. She's great. If you haven't seen us before, we have 3 kids now. Our oldest was our first baby, Jax. He passed away in 2017. And we have our second child, our older daughter, and now we have another daughter, and life is pretty great. Yeah. And we got Bandit still, and Fiona, our other dog, she's almost 10 too. They're both their birthdays are in the summer. So yeah, we'll kind of, I guess, just get into it from here and see what we can see what we can tell you. Again, I'm still like, this is so nerve-wracking coming back for the first time. We're pretty awkward. Yeah, we're pretty awkward. So on camera, Austin's actually the talker in real life. I kind of don't talk much unless I'm super comfortable. But
yeah, I think it'll get better as it goes. So like, what do you want to start with? Like, well, like kind of like obviously we were apart for a while and things changed majorly.
Drastically, yeah. We both went through a lot. Lots of stuff happened, and we both needed to heal from it, and just within ourselves and outside circumstances, and just be the best we could for our kids.
Yeah, like a lot of healing within each of us. Something good to start with was obviously we're apart for a while, and how that was on both of us. Like, it was tough, obviously, and like for me, what I was going through, I ended up finding God through that process, which completely changed my life. I had so many things just go good, and so many things happen that are just unexplainable, and well, it is explainable, it's God doing it, but just completely changed my life. And neither of us expected we were gonna get back together. Like, that's
a really interesting thing, because given everything that had happened, we thought for sure, like, we can't, like, there's no way we could get back together. Yeah. But it was hard because, like, we had been together forever, and, you know, best friends since we were little kids, and we had so much history, and we had kids of our own, and it was just, so it was something, and we've talked about this lots, but within us, that we didn't know how we could get back together, but it didn't feel right not being together, if that makes sense. Sorry, my hands are, oh my gosh, jeez. My hands were shaking holding the phone up.
Okay, that's fine.
If you hear Bandit chewing, sorry, he's chewing on his ball.
So yeah, like, I guess it was just, you know, finding ourselves and healing lots of things, like being together so young, and growing through lots of problems in life, and, you know,
yeah, we both had to put it vaguely, we both had interesting childhoods, and we had a lot of struggles with that, even as adults. And things kind of from our childhood, leached into our adult life. And I also want to mention, I was raised in a house that, God, I don't want to get too into that, but it was not a godly house. I was never taught anything with it. I actually did pray to God when I was a kid, but I was always kind of told that we don't do that. So yeah, that's all I'll say about that.
So my grandpa was a pastor, and so like, I'd heard about God lots through life, but it also wasn't taught to me or anything. I went through really difficult times over and over and over, and had people trying to get me to come to church or follow God, or all these different things, and it took me to get to a breaking point to where I was like so low that I called out for God, and that seemed to work for me. It's different for everybody, but it's completely changed my life. And then when we got back together, then you were fairly interested and kind of started going down that path as well, and then like surrendering to, like, remember the day that you gave your life to Jesus, and
yeah, that was
and
amazing.
It was completely like that was a big deal.
Yeah, it was amazing, and it was so opposite of what I heard growing up and what I was kind of taught. Yeah, it was, it was very life-changing. There was a point I was going to make, and now I forget.
It was life-changing, and all these things went good in our life. And don't get me wrong, like, following God doesn't mean your life's just going to be perfect and every aspect of it is perfect. Like, there's still lots of struggles through daily life, or going through things or whatever, but it's trusting him through that process that turns you into the person you're supposed to be. And like, so much has changed over the past year and a half. Like, our new baby, and
that alone, like, God has done so much for us, and he does so much for everyone. And that alone, though, like, I won't go into detail on it now, but with our third baby, sorry so much about this. He has to be with us, and if he doesn't have his ball, he'll scream because he's bored.
But that's a video there talking just about the birth and how that went, obviously, with having complications in the past, like how Jesus was just there for us.
Yeah, like, the gist of it was they were rushing me for an emergency C-section, and I said to Austin, like, I'd already been in labor for hours. If you know, I have long labors. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
And it was, so I said, they're like, we have to take you for an emergency C-section. And again, I won't get into it in this video, but I said, call our friends that
follow Jesus.
Yes, and I said, get them to pray for us, please. Anyway, so they prayed for us, and immediately things took a turn, immediately, and I didn't end up needing a C-section, but the whole thing, there's more to it, is wild. But
it's just,
God has done so much for us, and also, that's what I was going to say earlier, I forgot. So growing up, it was like, if you believe in God, you're nuts. Like, you're crazy. There's something wrong with you. Like, and I didn't feel that growing up. Like, I didn't judge people for whatever they believed in. But it was like an identity crisis for a while, especially with my family. Like, most of them, we still don't really talk about it, but it's like everything feels kind of distanced with that. But I do have some family members that have actually started coming to God, talking to them about it and everything over the past few years. And so it was hard to get certain things, certain ideas out of my head that I kind of grew up with, and to think, like, we're not crazy for believing in God. I mean, oh gosh, there's so much that we have to say and want to talk about and share.
But that's like the gist of it.
So this is a major part of why we are where we are.
So many things. The
reason.
We can get into a bunch of the stories and stuff, and crazy, like, testimonial things and stuff, but basically we just, like, even the place we're at, how it came about that God had his his hands completely on us getting this. We got an acreage, and
yeah, it's just perfect.
so we're excited to do videos on that, and like homestead
we got a
type
homestead life.
Yeah, like we got a wood burning stove, and like let's go show them the chicken coop.
Yeah, so the videos that basically things are going to change, because I gotta say, and I'll do a whole video on this, but we're not showing the kids. If they're like in the background at one point maybe, but not like, it's not focused on them or anything. And I'll explain, I have so much for that, because I never wanted it to be that. Things just got like, it just got weird. So
yeah, and I have some points on that too. Like there's reasons to that, and it's like a big part of it too is like those kids don't have a choice to say they want to be in that. Like when they're older, they might not wanted to be all over the internet. So that's one of the points. But I think it would be a good video to do together to talk about it, because there is reasonings behind it. But we're gonna make fun videos anyways, and like the homesteading stuff, like all the videos we can do. Like we're on a kick of doing everything natural. We're going to be getting some different animals, and we're just living a simplistic life, and like just everything, like even having the wood burning stove, and like getting a lot of the resources yourself. And it's just like
he goes out and in the truck and gets wood and chops it. So this is our little wood shed. So I mean, there's lots to do around here too, and we've been super busy lately. There's lots to do inside and outside, but basically our videos are going to be homesteading, talking about God for sure. Like it's going to be centered around God. And my whole thing is I would love to help other people that are on the fence about God, or were never taught, don't know, because I was there, and I just want to help. I just want to help.
We want to help bless people too. Like obviously, like we're not rich. We never did get rich. We're not like
nor was that a goal.
We're not, and that's not anything to do. We don't want that. We just want to be in a position to, you know, spend lots of time as a family, do the homesteading thing. And I want to be able to help like local families or families that are further away, if we can bless them somehow and be able to share what we've come to know through following God. Like so much has changed in our life. Like this property alone can be a video on how it came about that we got this, and like like God's had his hands in everything. We've never gone without, especially in an economy a lot of these people watching are probably from the States and stuff, but like
we're in Canada.
Like Canada's economy is not doing well at all. Like
nobody's.
There's a lot of people without work, and like I've done some career changes and stuff, and God is just like, we've never gone without. Like we don't have a bunch of extra money or anything like that,
but gosh, are we happy.
Yeah, we're so happy. It's a peaceful life. Like we're blessed, and we wanted to, you know, do homestead videos and, you know, include God in it. And I bet you there will be a lot of people that are just interested in this, and we have such a peace in life. And never mind the videos that we could do on our marriage, like following biblical roles in marriage and how it's just made us so peaceful.
You're gonna cover that's covering.
Okay. Okay, I'll hold it over here. Oh, this is difficult.
See?
So yeah, we want to be able to reach people, and like I was saying with having a biblical marriage where we have roles. Like that doesn't mean that we don't help each other with different things, or that it's like a, you do this and I do that type thing. When you're following what your purpose is, which I do feel is the purpose for everybody, everything just syncs so well. Like I find we don't fight at all anymore. We did in the past. We would fight all day long, like over the dumbest things.
Yeah.
And
we
now
don't
it's
fight
just
anymore.
Yeah, not even like there's things you disagree with, but it never gets past. Like there's no yelling or anything like that.
No, and it's like not even, I wouldn't even call it a disagreement. It's like we just have a conversation.
Yeah.
And if we're like, oh, but I kind of am leaning this way, well, I'm leaning this way, we talk about it. We always meet in the middle, because we always end up just discussing it and going, oh, you're right, or
and it's funny, the deeper we dive into following God and, you know, like reading the Bible and applying it to our lives, like we're still learning. Like it's been since 2021 for me that that I accepted Jesus into my heart. But it doesn't go without, like, there's still struggles in life, but the good outweighs the struggles, and the struggles do turn you into who you need to be type thing, I find. But we're excited, like, show them the chicken coop.
You guys remember Bandit, right?
Yeah.
You saw us get him when he was a puppy. Austin surprised me with him when I was pregnant. Yeah, so this is our chicken coop.
Yeah, so we will be getting chickens, but you gotta wait till the spring to get chicks. We're hoping to find some, like, year-old chickens, so we don't have to wait a year to get eggs. But we got really good neighbors and stuff that are interested in having eggs, and we want to have them fresh for ourselves too.
Yeah. So this is the back. There, it's the rabbit hutch back there.
So we're really excited to see where this goes, and
yeah. And Austin, like, before he didn't want to be in videos. I think life was so different. It was so different. And also, like, the biggest thing that separated us was losing our son. Like, that really...
Well, it just put me on a really bad path, and...
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, we have so much to talk about. Like, we're not getting it all out in one video.
There's no way you'd film for days.
Yeah,
so.
no.
But we're excited about it, and I think it's going to be really cool and help a lot of people, and I'm excited to see where it goes.
And we still have so much to learn. Like, don't watch thinking we know everything. We're still learning, and we'd love to learn with you. And for those of you that have been followers of Christ for a long time or forever, like, we'd love to hear from you. We love it. We love to learn.
Well, and even people commenting, like, how their homestead is and animals that they like to have. Like, we're interested in that kind of stuff too, and maybe somebody wants to just watch the video because they're interested in that stuff, and who knows, maybe we just want people to have an opportunity.
We just want a nice community to help each other out,
and we're learning every day things in the Bible and studying and doing all these things. So we're no professionals, but I just know the difference that it's made in my life following God, and your life too. And
us, like, individually and as a family. Yeah,
like, as a family, things have just turned around, where it was like it didn't seem like anything was happening for a long time, and then all of a sudden it was just like we prayed just to get a better place that had enough bedrooms, and that was pretty much it. And then we get this place,
everything we asked for, like
everything more than we asked for. Like, it came with a shop, a wood stove, a hot tub, and everything. Like, it's God went above and beyond what we even asked for, and that's why I like that you know, like God really does do, like, when you're following Him and you being a part of His will and stuff, He does.
He will provide.
He provides, and He does more for you than you could dream for. Like, His plan is better than yours.
So we feel like this is it's our calling for sure. I guess we'll close it off here. This is one of many videos to come. Like we said, we have lots to talk about and lots we want to discuss and learn and teach. And like Austin touched on the animals, I grew up with horses, but not chickens or anything else. Yeah. So, we've done some research, but, it's always nice to hear from people that have experience with that. And I'm going to be doing lots of videos. If you guys are interested, I want to post them anyways, because it's what I like to do. But cooking, baking, homestead stuff, sourdough, making breads, making everything. I know there's so many people that do that, but we just want to have a nice little community that is on the same page. And obviously, like, there's little videos that our main purpose in the center of this is around God, but there still will be videos where, like, hey, these are some awesome baby products that you gotta try. Like, this, we want to help in that way too. I do.
And natural stuff that's not toxic for you, and we're on a big kick with that. So
so that's it.
See where it goes. It's new. We've been thinking about it for probably the past 8 months, I'd say.
At least, we've thought about it for a couple years, but we didn't even talk about it with each other because neither of us thought we'd want to do it. So
we both kind of were thinking of it to ourselves type thing. So excited to see where it goes.
So thank you guys. If you're watching this and you watched before, thank you so much for your patience with the 7-year hiatus, and we're excited to see what's to come. So thank you.
See ya.